What's going on, y'all? So why am I in my basement? Well, some of you might not believe me when I say I'm a budget-oriented racer, because I have, a Type R and I have a GSR and all these nice things. Well, today we're in my basement. Why are we in my basement, you might ask, EJ2 Track Rat? Well, it's because I am getting bracket material. So that's a washing machine right there. And for those of you who know me, I use the metal from random trash that I have in my house and in my life, and I make things out of it. So this is going to be saved, the body of this. This is really good quality metal, not rusted out, in great condition, steel, sheet metal, and paying for something like that at Home Depot would be like $200. It'd be a lot of money. And then over here, we have the assembly inside of it. So we got to chop that up and throw it out in the trash. And then I also wanted to show you guys, basically how to use broken stuff in your house to fund your racing program, how to, save money. And, let's get into it. So this right here is, so look, all these wires, these are great wires to have as spares. You don't have to buy loom. You just basically cut it at these connectors and save it. I do the same thing with wiring harnesses from cars. So any wiring harness that I don't save to sell. So like these are all very rare wiring harnesses from old Civics that you can't buy anymore. Those are for sale. Okay, those are on eBay. And then these are for spare stuff. So this is for if you need wires for your car, you're at the track, you're splicing something, pack it with you, and you have some spare stuff. And then down here we also have some tubing. This is going to be great for like if you need to make something to fill something, or if you need a vent line, you can use that tubing. And then what I'm in the process of doing is I'm gonna basically get a bunch of scrap metal in a box. If I'm out in the area of a scrapper, I can make $20 just putting it in the back of my truck. I have some brake rotors and things, and that's some good money for, if you're going to Dunkin' Donuts, you want some coffee. I love iced coffee, so I'll get some coffee, things like that. But yeah, so we're in the process right now of tearing this apart, and then I'm also going to see if these panels sell for anything on eBay, and if they do, I'll pull it off and I'll sell it, and if not, we'll just throw it out. Not a big deal. I did bend this side a little bit, which is unfortunate, but yeah, washing machine racing. So as you can see, this is me looking up prices for different washing machine parts for the specific washing machine. There's some good stuff for control panel, gearbox, and also even that wiring harness that I wanted to cut up. Lots of relays. So we're going to dig into this washing machine and see what we can get out of it. All right, so we got a package going out in a return for Amazon. And in the meanwhile, I got this new light. It's a knockoff of a cheap light that they sell. And I read some reviews about the cheap light they sell, and I read some reviews of the knockoff, and they were both really good. So I was like, let's try it out. So this is what I'm going to be using in my garage from now on, because my other light's all broke. But so you can see this is the motor here. And we already got the wiring harness listed up on eBay, so we're going to try and figure out how to take this apart. Not quite sure, but we'll figure it out. All right, so now let's bring out the light. All right. So we got an AC motor, and then we got a gearbox. So let's check out what this AC motor's worth. So it is a half horsepower, 120 volt motor, half horsepower. There's really not much more to this. I'm gonna try and plug in the model numbers on the internet and see what happens. And it seems like this gearbox might be damaged, which could be very possible because the motor still made noise when it was in. But if you turn this, it was turning at one point, and then it stops. To see it's turning now. See it catches, but it wasn't catching before. Yeah, see how it's turning now and it's not turning here. Yeah, I think this is messed up. So we can probably sell this as parts. All right, prices are sort of all over the place. Good ones are like $230. I saw some Chinese ones, some knockoffs, they're like $90 new. So I'm gonna get some pictures and I'm gonna, see if I can list them up by part number from Whirlpool because they have different part numbers from the manufacturers that supply Whirlpool and then Whirlpool itself. All right, y'all, and we're pretty much done disassembling this washing machine, but we got a control board, we got a gearbox, and then we also got, where is it? Oh yeah, we got a motor. So yeah, that's how you do it. And then we finally got the prize. Some very good condition sheet metal. I mean, look, I'm not joking. Like, look at, this is completely clean, completely good sheet metal. That's a ton of money. So we got some sheet metal. We can make brackets and stuff out of that if we want to. And then we go upstairs. We got trash ready to go out. So that trash is basically going to just go in the trash. And then we also saved some hardware. So, each of these springs might be $3 to $7 depending on where you get it at Lowe's. Their specialty lengths and coil numbers, and these are some nice fine thread bolts, really nice. And these are trash. But yeah, so I mean, save everything. That's how I've kept this racing hobby from preventing me from going completely insane, because activities like this drive me insane, but at the same time, if you love what you do, you got to figure out ways to do it. So on the same note of saving money, this is also the lid for my coffee grinder, and it cracked, so I used super glue to repair it, and yeah, it's waiting, but I love my coffee, so gotta have it fixed, gotta have it working. Why not buy a new one, you say? Why would I? I'm trying to make champs, trying to race champs. You see that? I think about it every day. So let's see what we can do. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That's how I may or may not make a little money on the side for racing.